Deep, deep, deep breath full of love. A love. As if this heart was the heart of you that is that love. And just let the slow rhythm of my walking almost allow your breath to deepen and to slow. As you take that breath, it's as if you have this feeling that you're touching the truth of who you are. This heart is a radiant sun. A radiant sun. And just allowing its radiance to travel everywhere. Even as you just watch the slow rhythm of my walking, it's almost as if it allows you to feel the radiance of this sun that you are. Just gently flowing through the space of your whole body, almost as if you were a cloud. And that cloud has no definitive edge. So even as it seems to touch the edge of your skin, the edge of what you think you are, and just allow it to radiate beyond that. As if that cloud, who knows where the edge is. And just feeling yourself as this radiant, loving, cradling heart. And then as you continue to feel that, just allow that your very hand is now that radiance. Your very hand, the symbol of this wonderful, gentle radiance. As if your very hand were even like a cloud full of the radiant light. But this hand that gently, openly holds these two very opposite objects in my hand. One black and round, one crystalline and white. Almost like they were two different, contrary thoughts. Two different, contrary feelings. One could want to attack you or another person, just in your defending of yourself. The other one may feel attacked and threatened. Both responses to the same fear. Fear. As if these two movements within one movement of fear. And just gently hold whatever in your life seems to be at odds in yourself, in your mind, in your thinking. And one thinks this and one thinks that. One doubts, one believes. Somebody tells you you're this and it makes you feel good about yourself, and then you wonder, well, are they telling the truth? Do they know? So it can be confidence and doubt and thoughts. Thoughts. Thoughts of confidence. Thoughts of doubt. Thoughts of attack. Thoughts of being attacked. Moving alternately sometimes at the same time. But now, instead of following them wherever they go, this way and that way, now, as this rhythm, slow, circular walking, as this radiant sun that is this heart of my hand, you just gently hold them, as if holding them within that radiance as you breathe. As you breathe, your very breath, allowing the radiance to move through each one of them into the fear that they share, into the story that they share. And you, just the radiance, as if in this moving cloud, breathing, and just allowing both of them to be there, without interfering with the thoughts, without suppressing them, without stopping them, without getting engaged in a conversation to debate one way or the other. You just let them both talk without believing them, without believing them. Because you, as the radiant, heartful hand sun, that is the truth. It is the truth that just allows them to move. The movements are not the truth. Just feeling the rhythmic movement walking, as if in that movement it allows you to settle into the still radiance that is you. And you let your anger move, and you let your fear move, and you let your everything. Maybe you want to do something, and then you have all the thoughts of afraid to do it. Then you have all the reasons why you should do it, why you need to do it, and then all what comes is all the reasons why you shouldn't, why you can't, why. Just hold them both gently and allow them both to be there. And in this allowing both these opposites, as if to be there, you give them to the circle. It's as if you let them unwind themselves. You, just as this loving, radiant sun, as if in this cloud that is a movement, as you breathe and you radiate. See these wonderful clouds behind me. I often use the clouds a lot with the light in them. Just see those clouds and see the light in them. It's like a light that is infused in them. I have some around me here too. And just notice the cloud has places in it that are dark, places that are light, just like these two stones. The cloud's not just this one uniform shade of white. It has a lot of colors in it, sometimes all the colors. You see a sundog in the sky, just like a rainbow. A rainbow. And maybe that sundog is just sitting in there, that rainbow of you waiting for your light, to liberate it from something that you've left untouched within yourself. Sometimes these contraries, these things that seem so opposite in us, this round black one, the sharp, crystalline, whitish, it's like we have these opposites, and am I that or am I this? Is it true what I'm confident in, or does it mean nothing? Do I really love this person, or am I just pretending? Think of these, and all these are thoughts, okay? That's the problem. The problem is that the feeling, by not allowing your own radiance and spaciousness into it, from a tension and tightness and charge of energy, it generates thinking. Thinking's like the wind that stirs the clouds up, keeps them all going and back and forth, and the storms and the dark and the lightning and the wind blowing. And so it's as if when you stop letting the wind of your thinking carry you all over the place, and that you become, in a sense, what it's moving through. The thinking stops and settles. But you're not trying to. You're not trying to not think, because those are forces, they're movements. So you're just like letting this radiant sun fill this cloud and pass everywhere through you, and all the contraries, all the opposites. You're not trying to make opposites into one with your thinking. You are being the one that they move in. By your compassion for each one of them. And that compassion is just as subtle and soft and relaxed as the air and the clouds and the sunlight in it. And it's as if it allows, if these clouds were to just sort of slowly disappear and clear the way. Clear the way to what's already there. When all you're doing is being your radiant sun heart self. That is as if just lovingly holding these. no matter what it is, no matter what. If they're thoughts of selfishness, if they're thoughts of jealousy, if they're thoughts of hatred, they're just being driven from underneath. The thoughts are meaningless as long as you don't believe them and you don't allow them to sweep you into it and back and forth and all over. So walk with me. Walk with me as this circle. Walk with me as this radiance. Love your opposites, no matter what they are. The classic ones are the warrior and the victim. You love them. Oh, wow, they become... There's a beauty in them that's released when their story is released. Oh, the wind's blowing. Beauty. Oh, this beauty. This beauty has both the black and the white. Quite a mix. You're gonna sit on me. Okay, Beauty has something she wants to share with you. Go ahead. All right. Now you have to listen very carefully because she's sending you the thoughts now. She's telling you how beautiful you are. And then she's saying, don't get involved in the thinking that's trying to pump you up as beautiful, and don't get involved in the thinking that tears you down. Just be in your beauty. Be your radiant beauty. That's what she's telling you. Right, Beauty? Just take that in. Let her tell you that. She is reflecting. Reflecting. Thank you, Beauty.